I'm Emily. I'm a student here at Queens College in the CSD program. Today I'm joined by Professor Sima Gerber. Can you briefly introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your role at Queens College?
Sure. So, as Emily said, my name is Sima Gerber. I'm a professor in the Department of Linguistics and Communication Disorders, specifically in the Communication Disorders section of the department, which, for those of you who aren't sure, that relates to the field of speech language pathology and audiology. And my role here is to teach. I teach undergraduate and graduate courses. I supervise clinical work in the graduate program. And I'm the associate chair of the department.
Great. What makes our program unique compared to other programs?
That's a very good question. I think it has a lot to do with the very intense attention that we pay to all the students and the series of supports that we have for students, different levels of advisement, and a great deal of personal experience with the students. In addition, the people who are teaching the courses are experts in their field. So they're folks with a great deal of experience and especially clinical experience. Because even though at the undergraduate level you don't do clinical work, your classes do introduce you to what clinical work is like in all the fields of communication disorders.
Yes, I can definitely attest to that. How does the program prepare students for further studies in fields like speech language pathology, audiology, and related fields?
So we always have our eye on the prize, which is that the students do have to go to graduate school in order to become speech language pathologist or audiologist. So from the very beginning, we make sure that the students understand what the criteria are for graduate school, and we make sure that they are keeping up in such a way that they will get into graduate school. We also, we also talk about later in their undergraduate career, specifically what they need to do for their letters of recommendation, for their essays, and the whole process of applying to graduate school. I think our undergraduate program is looked at with a lot of admiration and a lot of respect by the graduate school programs. So I think students who come to Queens College already have a leg up in terms of applying to graduate school. Our reputation is excellent.
Yes, I can totally agree with that. Any professional that I have met so far in the field of speech language pathology has been an undergraduate graduate from Queens College. So it is definitely a well-respected program. That being said, why is it important for students to join the field of speech language pathology?
Well, it is very important because there is such a need in all of the domains of the field. You know, we work with infants, we work with children, we work with adults, we work with people who have hearing problems, who are suffering from the consequences of strokes, from children who are on the autism spectrum. So there's such a need for people who can do this work in speech language pathology. And I also want to add, as a person who's been doing this for 50 years or so, um, most speech language pathologists are very happy with their work and with their careers. So it seems to be something that has longevity, which I think as young people you might be very interested in knowing. And really, in general, people are very pleased with their decision to become speech language pathologists and what the career has offered them.
Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for doing this wonderful job in promoting our undergraduate program, and I hope I'm going to see a lot of new faces at Queens College.
Yes. Apply!